It is day 73, now I got it, of 100 days of code. And today we've got, I think tomorrow will be more exciting stuff, or we get a little bit of exciting stuff definitely today, because Leon did a lot, but I don't want to spoil anything. Like, he should just teach you guys like he taught himself today. So, Leon Andersen, how are you doing?
Hello world, doing great. Had a fun day of, or fun evening of coding, and yeah, I did exactly what you see on the right side. Hey, don't spoil it. So I created a toggle smiley. If you press the smiley, no, yes, it changes. It goes from happy to happy on its head, but if you click too often, it will vomit. Just kidding. I didn't implement that yet, but maybe I should. So yeah, the main point of this exercise was to do the on and off logic. And okay. Curious how this is gonna be. If nice. So each 10th time we will get a well, don't we have to write something down in the wait, v plus 1, what, v plus 1, so I didn't know that we can do we can do the ternary operator that we can chain it. That's awesome. So yeah, maybe then I can I explain the on and off logic, and then I also try to explain what you did with the vomit. So basically, and I'm proud that by the way I did this before Cold explained it. He just said what we're going to do, and I came to the conclusion myself that we're going to use the exclamation mark in front of the is happy, basically, which is the state to inverse the Boolean from true to false and backwards, and yeah, that's basically all that is. Because we down there we have the number is 18 kind of clicker already, so we know how to do the on-click listening and use state. But okay, my mind is fried because it's late. But yeah, so the main point of this toggle was basically just to implement this Boolean switch, and now we also have implemented, or Aleph implemented, a vomit switch. So basically, every time the change happy function gets triggered, it triggers both the is happy and the set vomit, set is happy and set vomit functions, and the set vomit increases V, and then at some point V is or vomit basically becomes bigger than 10, and then it wait, why is there triple equal 0? Is that even necessary? Doesn't it set to 0 on its own? Okay. So basically that this inverts it, so every 10th time yeah, so every 10th time it's not vomiting otherwise. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you basically need the 0, right? Because if vomit is exactly 10, then it becomes 0, which right now causes it to vomit. But if we take the triple equals 0 check away, then JavaScript tries to evaluate the number to a Boolean, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are all a positive Boolean, like true, but 0 is falsy. And that is why the logic, quote unquote, is inverted, because for 1 to 9, it basically says, hey, vomit. And then only the 0 it says, hey, no, now you get to be happy.
So how does the chaining of the ternary operator work? Because like, wouldn't there be a conflict? Is it just because, is that basically just a hierarchy of order or like cascading basically?
This formatting usually helps people see it better. Oh, it's more on the screen. What's on the screen again? So this formatting usually helps people see it better. So this is the first condition word. And then if, depending on this condition, we have these two things. And you could even put a bracket in here. Editor, as soon as we save, is going to put it all in one line again, because it thinks that it's happier. It's also going to take away these brackets. But this is basically the logic, right? So if this condition is true, when we do this, if it's false, we are here. So now we go into this. If this condition is true, we're here. Otherwise, we're here.
Got it. So can we nest that indefinitely, even though it's probably not that good of a practice?
Yeah, sure, we can.
Okay, that's awesome. So yeah, basically that's that. And then we have the other project, which is the color field, which is made up of color boxes, which is this giant pink square that you can see, which is made up of 25 smaller squares. And they iterate through an array of colors, which you can see in the color box up there. I imported the array of colors, which is some hex strings without a hashtag before, from some color palette website, and yeah, I had to manually or add the string template literal with the hashtag before in line 18 with the const background color BG color, which I basically iterate through with the on click. So the on click on each color box triggers the change num. The change num increments the set num, or uses set num to increment num, and num is basically the which element of the array is set in background color with the ternary with the modulo of the colors or colores, not length. We had some naming issues there. And basically just to make sure that that it starts over with the first or the zeroth index of the array again when we keep clicking, when we keep iterating. And yeah, that's basically it. I used the style. Yeah, I did that with the box style, and I thought and also asked Aleph before or during that process through many different variations of how to do it. And I think actually this is the most simple and elegant way that I can think of. Is that a pink Minecraft creeper? So yeah, basically, yeah, I'm curious about your opinion on how I implemented or how this implementation is.
It's great. I think the one thing that you could reconsider is, I would say this is pretty redundant, right? So maybe you can find a way to refactor this, maybe using an array and the map method. And don't forget the key. Otherwise, it's great, yeah.
Ah, got it. Yeah, I actually have to think about how I would do that, because it's always the same with map. Like, wait. Yeah, I'll think about how I would do that tomorrow, and then but yeah, I'm proud that I used this like that I did it all inside of Colorbox, and didn't have to do like individual class name for each color, because now I can also just swap out the array with a different array of colors very easily, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Either this way, or I could just take an array with a completely different palette with 10 new colors and put them inside of the Colorbox color array again. All right, yeah, that's it from my side today.
I can already see you're going to build great apps with great use cases. Thanks everyone for watching. This has been day 73, quick but dirty, but it's just because Leon is getting better and better at coding, so expect us to pick up the pace as stuff becomes more natural. And so I hope as you watch, your coding skills will also become better, and this beautiful language will become natural to you, because it's really easy, isn't it? It's just English with some weird signs mixed in between that are pretty easy once you understand what they do. So thank you very much for watching. This has been day 73 of the Code Call with
Leon Andersen and my mentor,
Aleph Mill from TEDx Dev. Don't vomit.
Always be vomiting while coding. Just kidding.